My name is Cindy, and I have ovarian cancer. I'm making this video because I've done a lot of looking around on YouTube, and I really haven't been able to find that many stories from individuals who have or have gone through this process. And I decided, even though a lot has happened already, I would just start where I am and hope that it might answer some questions and start some conversations, because there's so many people on YouTube. I can't believe, unless I'm looking in the wrong place, all I'm finding are sort of informational videos from a lot of organizations and causes and fundraising, which is great, but I've only really been able to find one or two actual stories and follow other people through their treatment and emotions and thoughts and all that stuff. So this would be my introduction video, and I can tell you very briefly that at 38 years old, I was diagnosed with ovarian cancer, stage 1C. I was treated with total hysterectomy, followed by 6 rounds of what I think is traditional chemotherapy via IV. I didn't even have a port back then, which I think might have been a mistake, but and I was receiving Taxol, affectionately known as a Taxol hair, and carboplatin. I was receiving my chemotherapy once every 21 to 28 days, and I went through 6 cycles. And after that, there's a story that I will post at another time, just to give you an overview. Stage 1, you wouldn't expect to have really any more chapters to that story, but about 2 weeks after my 5th year cancer-free anniversary party, yes, I was re-diagnosed with a recurrence of ovarian cancer. I had surgery. This time the surgery was much more extensive. Of course, there were no more ovaries or uterus or any of those kinds of organs. So, excuse me, my surgery entailed removal of between 100 and 150 tumors, albeit small, from the diaphragm all the way down to the bladder and some other fun organs. That was a pretty major surgery to get over. Soon after that, I started my chemotherapy. I'm receiving a chemotherapy that I don't believe too many people have experienced. I believe it's been brought back from many, many years ago when it was done, and a lot of improvements have been made. This time I got 2 ports, one up here, and I guess you would call it the central line because it goes directly to the heart, just like an IV. And I have another port way down here on my rib that you can't see. And that port is an IP port, or an intraperitoneal port, which means there's a tube that basically, like a skinny garden hose, that washes the abdomen or the peritoneum with the same 2 drugs I was receiving last time, because they consider Taxol and carboplatin gave me 5 years. They're going to repeat those. So that is what I am doing now. I am almost finished with the 4th cycle. I have 2 more cycles to go, and that is my introduction. I am currently not working. I am a firefighter, and obviously the job would be very difficult right now. So my fellow firefighters are standing in for me, which is an amazing story in itself. And hopefully I will be done just before Christmas and be able to return to work just after the new year in a light-duty fashion. So I'm open to any questions, and the reason why I'm putting my story out there again is because I've had a really hard time finding other people. I have nobody that I communicate with on YouTube who's gone through it or is going through it, and I think it's important because we've done a great job with raising awareness about breast cancer, and I think that's fantastic. But the month preceding this is the month of ovarian cancer awareness, and the teal ribbon is still very, very obscure to most people, and I think these stories are important. So if you're watching this and you have a story, please post it, let me know. So that's it. Please, any questions, go right ahead. There's a little information about me somewhere on my profile, I guess it is. And please ask anything, and I look forward to making some other videos and getting to know some of you and answering some questions. So take care, everybody. Bye-bye.